Welcome back to the Electrician's Tube Channel. Today I'm going to just do a review on the new KLEIN GFCI receptacle tester. This is something new by KLEIN. I don't know how long that it's been on the market, but it's new to me. So I'm just giving my review, give my opinion on it. And it's my opinion only and what I think about it. So let's just get right into it. This outlet tester, it's a little bit bigger than the normal ones that you see without the LCD display on it. It's the ones that you normally see be on the market like for $3, $4, $5. It'd be about half of this size, and it doesn't have the LCD display. Now, what's remarkable about this, and I like this little display on it, what gives the voltage reading, gives the GFCI trip time. It gives other like open, hot, open, neutral display also, and in fact, it give a lot of information. You get a lot for your money purchasing this little thing compared to the one that you get from Ideal. Now, Ideal have one also. It's the name of it is a SureTest brand circuit analyzer. But for the price, this one, the only thing this doesn't do that the one Ideal has is arc fault testing. But other than that, this is pretty nice. Now, KLEIN do make one that does test arc fault. It's a little bit bigger. I think the model number, let me get it for you because I have one. It's RT310, and I'll show that to you in a minute. Now, this thing here, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels nice and have a little weight to it. It takes 2 AAA batteries to make it run, and I don't know if it's made in U.S. or not, but it feels really good in the hand. It doesn't feel hollow and cheap at all. Now I do know KLEIN been coming out with a lot of little test instruments now, little gimmicky test instruments, and I found myself kind of drawn to them. And in fact, they're about the only ones that's been coming out with all these little test instruments. Ideal is known for those test instruments in the past, but Ideal Industries, that is, it used to be known for all these little gadgets, receptacle gadgets, but not no more. I haven't seen them in a while, so but KLEIN been coming out with them, and they're coming out on the market, and they've been really helpful. Now, I must say I wasn't big, and I'm still not really big on KLEIN test instruments as far as the multimeters and things like that. But I know KLEIN was known for making some real nice tools, hand tools. That is, strippers, lineman pliers, and screwdrivers and things like that. So this is a new market for KLEIN. They've been doing this for a little while for us, all the test instruments, for a few years now. So, but I'm not really sold on their clamp meters and multimeters, just yet. I'm not sold on it yet. But this thing here, I'm kind of sold on this here. This is really nice. Until something else better come on the market. But this is really nice. Now I do have a little experiment set up. It's just to show you how it will look. This is not a GFI tester. This is the thing I had set up right here. This is an AFCI receptacle, so it won't trip this. I just have this here. I want to show you how it look when it's plugged in and what comes on a display. Okay, so but I don't have a GFCI receptacle near, so I could hook it up and show you guys. But anyway, just to give you an idea, I did test it out in my bathroom on the GFCI, and it works real good. So let me just put this in here and give you guys an idea how it looks. You can see that, and it won't trip it. So even if I push this, it won't trip it. Because it's an AFCI receptacle. But it's telling you that the wiring is correct. It's going back and forth. I don't know what that blinking means, but it's in here, so I can tell you what that blinking means. They do have a little map here, like one blink. Let me see. No, it's not blinking anymore. But anyway, it tells you like what all the green wiring is, what the green light stands for. It don't have anything telling you what that blinking stood for. But anyway, that's how it looks. and give you more display than that. Give you open hot, open neutral, correct wiring and things like that. Let me just read it out just to give you an idea of what all it does. All it says here. Okay, it says it displays voltage, GFCI trip time in seconds, wiring fault indicators, GFCI mode indicator, hold mode indicator, low battery indicator, hazardous voltage indicator, and correct wiring indicator. That's a lot, and it's not really high at all, y'all. I got this from Home Depot, and I'll leave a link at the bottom for KLEIN tools that you can go online and check it out for yourself. Do yourself a favor. Something like this is really good to have in your toolbox. The model number of this one is RT250, GFCI outlet tester by KLEIN Tools. Do yourself a favor. Get one of these things here. Let me move this out of the way. So, it's not much I can really continue to talk about, other than that I like it. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would give it 9.9. But this is good to have. If you have one of the one with the 3 lights, the cheaper ones with 3 lights on it, this is like a step above. So I'll go ahead and go with this one. At least you can see the voltage on here instead of just with lights. So do yourself a favor. I think this will come in handy. Now I want to show you guys the other tools that I got by KLEIN, and the reason why, and tell you the reason why I bought them. I'll tell you why I bought that one, and I'll tell you why I bought this one. Okay, now this is the KLEIN RT210. I purchased this one because I do have a couple of Idea Sure Test branch circuit analyzers, that do all the same thing what this does here, but except it has the LCD display. The reason why I got this because I was using this, had that same outlet right there, and I was trying to I did a comparison between this one, no, not this one. I did a review on that circuit tester using that AFCI receptacle, and it would not trip that arc fault receptacle because I think it needs like 50 milliamps to trip that, and it only go up to 30 milliamps. The Sure Test branch circuit tester did, and it won't trip it. It tripped the first time, but the second time it won't do it. Now this one would. I got this one, and this one would trip it with no problem. And so I bought this as a backup. Now I like this. I like this instrument, but what I don't like about it, it don't have a display. If this would have had this display on it, like this, with all of doing what it does, this would have been a one hell of an instrument. So I guess KLEIN chose not to do it, but I would still put this LCD display on here, and it would have gave Ideal Industries Sure Test analyzer a run for its money. Now that's why I bought this. Now I bought this because I was once working in the boiler room and doing some electrical work in the boiler room, and it's not the first time it happened. My nose is not sensitive to gas. I don't know why. I'm not. We in the boiler room, it had a gas leak, and I hadn't started to work just yet to go do electrical work, but I had a gas leak in there. And people, someone came in the room and said they smelled gas. And good thing I didn't start my work yet. It could have been an explosion. One time before that, I was in my home. My wife told me that she smelled gas in the house. I didn't smell it. I did not smell it at all. And it's a good thing that I wasn't doing any work at that time in my home. It could have been another explosion. So anyway, when I go in people's house, I like to carry this with me sometime. And I'll turn it on and I'll walk through the house because you never know what you're walking into. And so I'll turn this on and I'll make sure that it's safe before I start any kind of work because I want to go home at the end of the day. So that's why I bought this. And this is really nice too. That's the combustible gas sniffer right there. This is a USB receptacle analyzer. Now I only used this twice. It paid for itself already. So I don't know when the next time I use it. I normally use it when I'm doing new and new construction. Sometimes they go with the new USB cables. Receptacles. But it's good to have. like I said, I only used it twice, and I don't know when the next time I'll use it again, because those USB receptacles are kind of expensive, and a lot of people, you know, that's a preference if you want it in your home or not. They're not just throwing them in there. So, but it's good to have. It's good to have. It does the same as this basically. It displays, you know, if that receptacle is putting out enough voltage to charge your phone and things like that. Or the USB on the side of your computer, you know, is putting out 5 volts. Or your charger, your brick that's in the wall, you can use it for that. But it, you know, it's good to have. And that goes back to what I was saying about KLEIN has been coming out with a lot of the gimmicky tools. This, well, you know, this, and this. And I think KLEIN have some more things in the market too that they've been coming out with. So, you know, I mean, it's not a bad thing. You know, you're trying to do full circle around the whole electrical industry. So, you know, that's okay with me. But anyway, back to this. I like this. You know, I like this. I give this thing, like I said, 9.9. I think it's something that, you know, you guys may want to put in your bag as an electrician. You know, just put it somewhere where it won't get all damaged, you know, where you won't be able to read it. This won't get, the prongs won't get all bent up, the blades won't get all bent up. So just put it somewhere so when you need it, you can just plug it in and get a good reading and see if the thing is wired properly, and that's that. So I want to thank you guys again for staying, you know, coming and viewing my channel, looking at my reviews. Looking at my my reviews on my test instruments. If you like this channel, or I've helped you in some kind of way, or this helped you in some kind of way, leave subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, or share it. You guys take care, and peace out.